Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm kicking off my Breaking Bad retrospective with a review of Season 1. As some of you may know, Better Call Saul has its final season coming around sometime this year, so I decided to look at the whole Breaking Bad franchise leading up to that. So Breaking Bad has a very strong reputation in television, with many considering it to be the greatest TV show of all time. And after watching it, all I can say is,
you're goddamn right.
Yes, it definitely is the greatest TV show of all time, from start to finish. It rarely had a misstep. In fact, I have very little to complain about. Now this review is not going to be very long because Season 1 consists of just 7 episodes. So let's get into Season 1, shall we? So Season 1 follows Walter White, a chemistry teacher who has been diagnosed with lung cancer, as he uses his knowledge of chemistry to become a drug dealer in order to be able to put food on the table for his family. But things go out of control, especially in the later seasons. So firstly, the concept alone was unlike anything we had ever come across before, and our protagonist was a middle-aged man who becomes a drug dealer. You can't write this stuff. Well, actually you can, I'm just kidding. The concept was ahead of its time. The character, how he starts out and where he ends up at the end of the show is interesting, but Season 1 really lays the groundwork for how Walter White starts out and his potential as a drug dealer. He works together with Jesse Pinkman in order to make these drugs, and their friendship is one of the greatest friendships in television history. And I think that's largely due to, not just the writing, but the performances of Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. There's some other great characters in this first season, such as Hank, who is Walter's brother-in-law, his wife Mary. Hank is a DEA agent, and he has a partner by the name of Steven. Jesse also has 2 very loyal friends by the names of Skinny Pete and Badger Mayhew. Walter's wife, Skylar, who is a character that gets on a lot of people's nerves, but that's the way the character was written, and I think the actress played that character perfectly. Their son, Walter Jr., and they have a daughter on the way as well. And there were also some great villains like Tuco and Crazy 8. One thing I really like about Breaking Bad is its slow burn kind of approach. It really works in this season, even though it's only 7 episodes long. And speaking of 7 episodes, the pacing was flawless as well. The acting is some of the best acting I've seen in television, not just in Season 1 but throughout the entire series. There were some really well-directed scenes that incorporate lots of unique cinematography and just directing in general, because the show was created by Vince Gilligan, and Vince Gilligan is a genius, really. Not just as a showrunner, but as a writer and an occasional director. When compared to the later seasons, Season 1 had a lot of dark comedy, and the later seasons kind of shifted away from that, so it's nice to go back and revisit the season and just to revisit that sort of tone that they went for with Season 1. There's a bit of action every once in a while, and when it's there, it's really exciting. There's also the iconic "Yeah, Science" meme. I'm sure you've heard of that somewhere by now.
Yeah, Mr. White! Yes, science!
The finale was great, and surprisingly, even though it feels like a finale, this season was supposed to have an extra 2 episodes, but the season was cut short due to the writer's strike. But it doesn't really matter, because from start to finish, it was flawless. Now, as for the cons, well, there aren't any really. It's flawless from start to finish, so I think you know what my score is going to be at the end of the video, and well, yeah, that's it. That's my review of Breaking Bad Season 1. Go check it out on Netflix if you haven't already. Next time we're going to look at Season 2. That's pretty much it. So, thank you all for watching. Please be sure to like the video, share it and subscribe, and hit the notification icon. Be safe during this time, and I'll see you soon.